Allow the shoulders to release downwards away from your ears. Lengthen your arms and draw your chest forward. To deepen this, please take the blocks a little more forward in front of you, but don't lose the strong action in the legs or the alignment of the legs, buttocks with the back of the mat. You can also lower the blocks one height if you can keep the length and space in the front of the body. But make sure buttock stays aligned with the back of the mat. Feel the length that you're creating in your torso for your growing child. To come out of this, move the blocks back if they've gone more forward so that they're under the shoulders, and then raise the block again to the high height if you lowered it. Come up onto your fingertips, and then walk your feet in heel toe, till the feet are hip distance apart. Take your hands to your waist. Draw your elbows towards the ceiling. Either bend your legs or keep them straight and come up with an extended front body all the way up to standing. From here, come around. We're going to take downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana with a block. The block is to support your head. Take one block towards the top of your mat on the high height. Make sure the block is back from the very top edge of your mat so that your hands can be forward in front of the block at the very front edge of the mat. Then from here, step a little forward. We'll come into this downward facing dog from standing position. Bend your knees. Come forward, take your hands to the floor on the top of your mat. And then walk your feet back so that your feet are wide. They should be now as wide as your hands, so wide position with the feet and legs. And walk your feet back so that you can straighten your legs completely. From here, feel your hands on the floor and pull your fingers apart. Pull your fingers apart wide, but without strain. Then press your hands firmly into the floor and all of your fingers. From here, lengthen your arms more than you already have. Draw your upper arms into the shoulder sockets so that your shoulders move upwards and away from the floor. Lengthen your arms, feel your hands on the floor, and act as if you're pushing the floor away from you, forward and front. So maybe you were practicing at the beach on the sand and your hands were on the sand and you were pushing the sand forward away from you. At the same time, the arms continue to move into the shoulder sockets, lifting your shoulders upwards away from the floor. Bring your attention to your legs and engage your legs more fully than you already have. Lift the kneecaps, and that will happen when you've engaged the quadricep muscles, and turn your thighs inward. Same kind of action as last pose, Prasarita Padottanasana. Adjust your footing as far back as you need to so that you can have lots of length through the arms all the way to the torso, and your hips and pelvis are the highest point, and then your legs drop down towards the heels behind, as if your body is like a mountain and the pelvis is the highest peak. Release your neck and head so that your ears and upper arms align, and then adjust the block so that it's underneath your forehead, and rest your forehead into the prop. Don't allow your forehead to hover up above the block or just lightly touch it, but in fact, release your neck and head and let your head sink into that support. This action should feel at least a little bit soothing and like a relief or a release in your mind, which will affect your body in a very positive way. The mind quiets down, lets go, it softens, and then the body also releases and lets go. And the body, when it's relaxed and at ease, helps the mind also be more centered and focused, be more aligned with your life as it is now. Please breathe normally and relax your belly and your face.